All right, guys, we are going to do a health review today because we are going to have a short little quiz that we will be doing in teams. So let's get into it. So one of the topics that we covered was our friends, okay? So how we deal with our friends. And first of all, it's really okay that we're all different. You know, we're not going to agree on everything all the time, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that they're not your friends. It just means that we can all have our differences and still be friends. Another thing that we talked about is that sometimes when you aren't getting along with someone, it's totally okay if you guys want to take a break from them. Doesn't mean you don't have to be friends forever. It just means that you guys can take a break, and if you're not getting along, that's an okay option. All right, another topic that we covered was bullying. So, bullying is when someone is scaring you, threatening you, or harming you, either physically, verbally, or online on purpose. So if somebody bumps into you on accident, they're probably not bullying you. It was not on purpose, it was an accident, okay? But if they're doing it to you over and over and over again and hurting you, that counts as bullying. We also talked about being a helpful bystander, right? So if you're standing off to the side and you see somebody getting bullied, you do something to help, right? So being a helpful bystander means that you are helping, not hurting. You're not being part of the problem. You're not starting rumors about that person. You're not just sitting there and watching it happen. You're being part of the solution. And then finally, we talked about making sure that you have friends that you can lean on and making sure that you're telling an adult when things are happening. Okay, guys? So it's a really good way to get rid of bullies is if somebody knows about it and you have friends kind of to back you up. All right, and then we did also talk about traits. We talked about visible traits and invisible traits. So visible traits, they're things that you can see. So for example, your skin and your hair, your eyes, the types of clothes that you wear, the things that you have, those are all things about you that you can see. So you have things that can change and things that cannot change. So for example, I can change my clothes, right? That's something that you can see about me. And every day I come to school, I have different clothes on, right? If I wanted to, I could dye my hair a crazy color. That's also something that I could change. Something about myself that I cannot change is how tall I am, right? I've been 5'7" since I was 13 years old, and I cannot change that. Another thing that I can't change is my shoe size. You can see that I have big feet, but I can't change it. Just something that I'm stuck with, right? And another thing we have are invisible traits, right? So those are the things that you can't see, things about you that are there, but you not always can see them, right? So, for example, the way that you learn, maybe I can't see that, but it's something that's different about yourself, right? Things that you can do, like playing sports or playing an instrument or being good at a video game, something like that, or your values or your beliefs, right? So some things that can be changed about that are like your skills and talents, right? So if you practice playing basketball more and more and more, you're probably going to get much better at it, right? And then also, you know, as you get older and you learn different things that are important to you change. I know when I was younger, I thought that watching TV was the most important thing in my life, right? But now I have a cool job, I get to teach cool kids, and those are things that are really valuable to me. Invisible traits that can't be changed are maybe your learning abilities, right? Maybe it takes you longer to learn, or maybe you're really good at math, and that's just something that you have that doesn't really change, and that's okay. And then something else that maybe can't change are medical conditions. So, for example, I have asthma, right? I can help my asthma by using an inhaler, but I just something that I have. I can't really get rid of it, right? It's always going to be there. And those are all the things that you're going to need to review for our mini quiz. So go ahead and head over to Teams and good luck.